Hi there, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. As I center myself, it's not cute not knowing. You're going to know today. We start off with a hug, so come on. How about yesterday's tea? So many people were blown away to realize it's Tamron Hall's husband, Stephen Greener, who owns half of the rights to the Prince estate because the family sold out. I mean, a lot of people were shocked. Want to clear up her story about Whoopi Goldberg. She's doing a movie based on the life of Emmett Till. Whoopi is starring, producing. She's going to play the grandmother, not the mother. The mother was kind of young. And Whoopi will be playing the grandmother, who is very vocal about what happened to her grandson. President or former President Barack Obama, he turns 60 next week. They've announced details of him and Mrs. Obama, the next project that they're going to be doing for Netflix. When they signed their Netflix deal, it was for a series of things. The next one is an animated series entitled Ada Twist, Scientists Encouraging Preschool Kids to Get Involved in Science. It starts streaming on Netflix September 28th. It's a new animated, if you're familiar with Doc McStuffins, the creator of that, teamed up with the Obamas to create this animated series. One of my favorite shows from years ago, and it was like 9 years ago, The Real Husbands of Hollywood. It was a show with Kevin Hart that aired on BET. Well, it's very short, only 6 episodes, but get ready for the return of The Real Husbands of Hollywood. It's going to air on BET Plus, only 6 episodes, but all of your favorites are coming back. Kevin Hart, Nelly, Nick Cannon, Boris Kojo, Dwayne Martin, JB Smooth. Like 9 years ago, this was the show, and they would always tease, oh, we're going to come back. Well, they're filming now, which means we'll probably see it before the end of the year, but only 6 episodes, The Real Husbands of Hollywood. Yesterday, 2 very exciting trailers dropped, including Will Smith as Richard Williams in the story of Venus and Serena Williams, their dad. Some people were upset, but watching that trailer, I'm excited about this movie, and I can see it. Before, I too was like, Will Smith is Richard Williams, but the trailer was really good. There also was a trailer for Our Kind of People, the new Lee Daniels Morris Chestnut drama, kind of like a soap opera about the bougie people of Martha's Vineyard. It's going to start airing on Fox in September, but that trailer came out as well. We got to wish Lunel, the comedian, a very get well. She came down sick. She's been working a lot. She would fly into a town for weekend shows, go back home, do shows there, fly back out. She's been doing a lot of, flying and stuff like that. Lunel, we love you. Get well soon. Does anyone remember the movie Haunted Mansion? It came out in 2003. For some reason, I'm like, I can't remember that. I just became a mom, so I think I was deep into Momville. But Eddie Murphy starred in this movie that wasn't one of his greatest movies. Haunted Mansion, done by Disney. Disney is bringing back another version. This time, Tiffany Haddish and actor Lakeith Stanfield. Now, they can't make it for a while because Tiffany is currently getting ready to portray Flojo, the story of Florence Griffith Joyner. This is going to be a good movie. And she says, wait until you see her legs. Tiffany has been under this whole body transformation. And for a woman that was never big, she lost like 50 pounds. Everything is like toned up and tight, and cannot wait to see her. She steps into the role of Flojo. Ike Turner, Tina Turner's husband. The movie What's Love got to do with it. The drugs, the beating, the abuse. It was crazy. And it kind of overshadowed a lot of things about Ike and his family, his daughter, and they've come forward to tell us about a new play, Taking Back My Name, the Ike Turner story. What a lot of people don't realize, of course, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but he was one of the early pioneers of rock and roll. Ike Turner created that whole image of Tina, the wigs, the dancers, the whole stage thing. He was a producer, a musician, a songwriter. But once you saw this movie, it was like, oh, he's crazy. The torture that he put Tina Turner through, the abuse, the drugs, the craziness. Lawrence Fishburne played Ike. You still see memes to this day. Eat the cake, anime. New play is coming out where his daughters say they want their dad's name cleared. Tomorrow at the movies, it's Jungle Cruise. It's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Emily Blunt. Great review so far. And I got to tell you, visually, it just looks stunning how they did it. It's going to be in theaters. It's also coming on Disney Plus, but you know what you got to do. It's going to cost you some extra money. Speaking of that, Scarlett Johansson, who stars in Black Widow, she's suing Disney. She said, I ain't signed up for no deal where y'all show it on TV and then show it in theaters. I don't know if she's going to win that one because no one was quite expecting a pandemic that really hurt the box office. So they made the option, maybe in a couple of years with the numbers going up. I don't know how soon that'll be, but maybe in a couple of years they'll stop offering the special services where you see it the same day. But with Disney, you got to pay extra, and Scarlett Johansson feels that this hurt her movie Black Widow, which didn't do bad at the box office, but I think they were expecting better numbers. It's not cute not knowing. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when a video drops. There's going to be a new weekend edition, so make sure you check it out. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. Auntie reads the comments, so I would love to hear from you. Have a great afternoon, everybody, and thanks so much for joining me.